pitch sequencing, but that's something I really want to just kind of put in the middle and really get a grasp on it.
Off season, we talked about you and several other pitchers going to that driveline facility outside Seattle. Is that kind of the magic potion here, or is that just sort of a route to getting better as a pro?
I think it was sort of a route. I don't think it was necessarily like the fix or anything like that. It was just it was something else to help me improve my game, and it helped me with some of my pitches. It really did. But then again, you can have the best pitches in the world and still get rocked out there. So pitching, it's a little bit of everything.
Thanks, Jon. Psychoanalyst the psychoanalysis of you. Seems like whenever you have a bad game, people like to put it on your mentality.
Yeah.
Can he handle the big game? Can he handle the big moment? Is that something you concern yourself very much with?
Not at all. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I don't know why the whole big thing comes out. I guess I can pinpoint it to one game, but no, I've pitched in plenty of big games and done well. So I don't understand what that is. That's all about. But if it makes people feel comfortable with them having an answer, they can say it if they want. But if you want to get down to the truth of it, it comes down to being strong, being who I am, and making the pitches I can.
Yeah, that's one of those things that seems like it doesn't go away until you win a big game or whatever. I guess Justin Verlander went through it. A lot of people have gone through it here. But do you actually sit back and kind of laugh about that?
Yeah, I do. It's ridiculous. It is. And I'm just excited this year I get to prove it. So I'm just waiting for the opportunity.
As far as you're concerned, though, the mental side of the game, what were the things you really honed in on, and how did you go about honing in on those?
I think a lot of it had to do with anger. I think anger took when something bad would happen. Baseball's full of unfortunate events that are going to happen to each side, but the more you let those bother you, the more it affects what you're going to do the next pitch. So I think I've let a lot go. I'm not holding on to as much, things that make me angry. I know I'm going to miss pitches. I know I'm going to miss spots every now and then, make the wrong call. But it's all about how you respond to that, and I feel like my mind's in the right spot right now with that.
How did you do that? I mean, do you talk to someone about it? Do you set up certain drills for yourself? Do you have people do things that make you mad? And I don't know. How do you?
I think it's just becoming aware of whenever that's happening. Becoming aware when you're not in control and when you don't have a plan to get to the next space, I guess. But yeah, I'd say a lot of it has to do with just awareness and knowing when it's going to happen, knowing what it is that makes you mad or whatever, and just be ready to fight back against it.
I remember some of the guys that were here before and some of the more successful teams that went to the playoffs. They always said you're more nervous or you're more anxious or your emotions get to you when you don't know what you're doing. Do you feel like, though, now maybe that's the key, that by learning your pitches, learning how to correct yourself, you actually know what you're doing?
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with it, too. And that's even made me feel better on my start days. Before games going in, a lot of times last year I didn't know what I had. I didn't know what I was going to have, and of course I'd be really nervous about it. But now I have a fix to everything that could go wrong, I guess. All the stupid stuff that I do, whether it would be like doorknobbing sliders or leaving fastballs up, it's something I have a fix to now. And if I can identify that early, I can fix it, and I won't have as many mistakes.
Yeah, I guess that's the key. It doesn't mean you're going to go out and throw 30 no-hitters, and you're probably you probably don't want to hear this. You're probably going to have a bad game, a bad inning, or whatever. But it's the ability to bounce back from it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just not letting that process go on as long and just putting the foot down on it and getting back to where you are.
And on the flip side, were you able to enjoy the successes
of last year?
Yeah.
It was tough. It was really tough to enjoy the successes because I didn't know how long it was going to stay around. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do the same thing next week. So it was, I was really in a weird place, and it wasn't much fun overall. It wasn't, and just not be able to be there for my teammates last year was the hardest thing. When they were playing so well and I wasn't, it was really tough. But I just got a lot to prove this year, and I'm ready to get out there and show people.
Thanks, Jon.